Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the Chicago Cubs. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. Yu Darvish is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Standing in, Andrew Benintendi. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. And a great day for baseball here. 81 degrees at first pitch. Two and one now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
Batting second, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers, the next to bat. First pitch on its way. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Pulled toward right center field. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2.
Batting third, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. He's set. Here it comes. And that misses inside 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Bryant will put this one away, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Eduardo Rodriguez gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Digging in now, Kris Bryant. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
One ball, no strike.
The 1-0 home.
Up. Oh. 2-1. Ball 3.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. Belted high in the air out to left. Back goes Martinez. Gone! Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run or two early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Striding into the box, Anthony Rizzo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch.
Oh, 1-0.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting third, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
3-0 to him now. Now the pitch. Fastball too high, ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
So digging in now, Kyle Schwarber. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
The 0-1 pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. Baez leads off first with 1 away. And he fouls this one off.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Change up, middle cut. Your eyes light up, but you're just not able to barrel it up.
The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed, strike 3.
in a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Contreras tends to exploit left-handed pitching. Many hitters are better against opposite-handed arms, of course, but he's considered one of the best hitters in baseball in these types of matchups. Rodriguez is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Matty B. And I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count early. You'll know if he's on when he gets strike one, strike two early on, and then he expands the zone, has great command of his pitches, and has a knack for making hitters chase pitches out of the strike zone.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Here now the 2-2. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
He picked a good pitch to run on at that time, and it really paid off. A changeup down in the zone is a really tough pitch for the guy behind the plate to catch and throw on, so he didn't stand much of a chance there.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Ranging back is Pilar, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Three runs already home here. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 1 inning in the books here. It's the Cubs 3 and the Red Sox nothing. Second inning set to go. Now in the box, J.D. Martinez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch on its way.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. Two and one after the foul ball there. 3-1 to Martinez.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. A payoff pitch one more time. Got him. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. Here's the pitch. And right into the shift. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting six, the second baseman, Michael Chavis.
So here's Michael Chavis now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. Cutter low. 1-1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. 2 out, nobody on. Two and two now. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and helped.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. Still down 3-0. Into the box now, Ian Happ. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Out in front of it, strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Hit on the ground to third. Devers fields it cleanly, and that's out number 1.
Batting it, the second baseman, David Bote.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bote. First pitch on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. Now here it comes.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 3-1 pitch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
So a runner at first with one out now. And the pitcher bats next. That'll be Yu Darvish. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he pops up the bunt attempt. There now is Moreland, and he's got it for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Fred.
So it's a runner at first with two gone, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant.
That was a pretty good pitch too, man. That last AB when he went deep, that was a fastball that was in and off the plate. So that tells me this guy likes the ball on that inner half of the plate or even inside off the plate. If I'm on the mound right now, I'm keeping the ball away from this guy.
Here's the first pitch to him. High and deep to left center field. Benintendi heads back on it. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in, Christian Vasquez. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
From the stretch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Vasquez stands 5'9" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was a 9th round pick during the 2008 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting it, the right fielder, number 5, Kevin Pillar.
Stepping up now, Kevin Pillar. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Hops this one up. And he'll put this away for the second out.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Eduardo Rodriguez.
Now batting, Eduardo Rodriguez. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. He's set, and the pitch. Low for ball 1. One and one to the Boston pitcher. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. Back here with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
And that brings up Javi Baez. He worked the walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Set. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner and foul, though it had the home run distance. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. One pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball 1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
The catcher, number 40.
So coming to the plate, Wilson Contreras, and is looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
The 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Cubs, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now here's the pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Here's the 0-1. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And there's your first out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rafael.
Striding in once again, Rafael Devers. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is.
No, that's low.
No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Swing and a miss for strike one.
One strike.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
2-2.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down too, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground, maybe even give himself a shin burger.
The 2-2. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Center fielder looking up to the track, to the wall, into the bleachers, and gone. It's a solo home run for Rafael Devers, and the Red Sox are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And now a pitch on the way. Bogaerts, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. 0-2 home now to Bogaerts. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
One out, nobody on. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Fouled away. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Another full count pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. And it's fouled away. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Hayward. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. And thanks to the home run, the Red Sox draw a step closer. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Cubs 3 and the Red Sox 1. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's Jason Hayward now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The right fielder, Jason Hayward.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
So we got him swinging. Jason Hayward is retired leading off the bottom of the 4th. So 1 away here in the Chicago 4th, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. The pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there, it's short. And that will become out number 2.
Now back, second baseman, David Brody.
Stepping into the box, David Bodie reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Here it comes.
Oh. 1-0.
1-0 pitch on the way.
No strike.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me overall he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks,
Leading
Heidi.
off for the Red Sox, the first
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Moreland. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Comes set and the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Strike taken up in the zone. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
So now to the plate, Michael Chavis. Line hard to the left side. Foul. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Two and two. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 1-0 delivery. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Outside, 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. This is popped up. Rizzo has a play, and that ends the inning. down in order go the Red Sox, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Into the box, Yu Darvish. He popped out in his first trip.
Darvish.
Now here's the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Moreland is there, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Kris Bryant.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And into bat next, former National League MVP Kris Bryant. First pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
And he makes the catch for the second out.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. Fouled off. Two out, nobody on. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Now the pitch. This is line to left. And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo. So a nice job there by the two-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
On its way is pitch number 75. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. 2 runs on the board after the home run by Javi Baez as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
This has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
At the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now here's the pitch. Fouled away. The next 0-2 is taken for ball one.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count. He just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's now 5-1. Coming to the plate now, Kevin Pillar. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
From the stretch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Eduardo Rodriguez.
Jonathan Lucroy will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 12, Jonathan Lucroy.
And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The center fielder, number 16, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 1-1. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is going to get down out there and should get all the way to the ivy for extra bases. The relay. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
Well, they've been struggling at the dish all game long, so stringing 2 hits back-to-back, one of them for extras, is a sign that they've got some life in them. We'll see if they can cash in here.
Here now is Rafael Devers as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now the 1-0. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Second and third here, 1 man out. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he is safe at the plate as he beats the tag, and it's a 5-2 ball game.
Number 2.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and that'll bring up the power hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. He's set, and the pitch. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. 2 out here and a runner at second. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center as they pull within 1 here. It's now a 5-4 game. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
And this is low, ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
The pitch. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Two and two. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Solo shot to right center as we are all tied at 5. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Alec Mills, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 30, Alec Mills.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland.
The first baseman.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Four runs here in this half inning. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here comes another 0-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. On the move is Hayward. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6, and we are all tied 5-5. Marcus Walden enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Ready once again, Wilson Contreras. He'll look to get things going here in the Cubs half of the 6th. Here comes the first pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. A strike to Contreras, and it's 1-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Fouled off. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
To the plate now, Jason Hayward. And he fouls this one off. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Behind 0-2 now. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Two out, nobody on. There's that slider truly in an unhittable spot. It's 1-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Devers has got it, and that wraps up the inning. Cubs are down in order. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Seventh inning ready to roll. Ready for another chance. Michael Chavis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
3-0 to him now. Here it comes. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Therefore, it is Hayward now, one away.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Digging in to try it again, Christian Vasquez. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. And there's out number 2.
The batter, the right fielder, Kevin Pillar.
Ready for another shot now, Kevin Pillar. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
1-0.
One and one.
One strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Curveball inside corner, drops in for a strike.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Misses. Ball 2. Count remains 2-2. Here it comes. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. This remains a 5-all ball game. Digging in once again, David Bote. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
David Bote.
Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses. Ball 2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Pillar's there. 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Alex Neal.
Victor Caratini will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Caratini.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. swing. High drive deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, and that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. Pitch too high, and that's over the catcher's head. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With one out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D, where what the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Ro?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Lays off 2-2 now.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Here's the 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Cubs strand 1. This ball game still tied 5-all. Brad Week has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 38.
Jackie Bradley Jr. is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The center fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Andrew Benintendi. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. hits are even right now at 5 aside. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. Rafael Devers waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Hayward has a read on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Ready now, Rafael Devers. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now here's the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Hayward on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Heath Hembree is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 37, Heath Hembree.
Here's Javier Baez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Hembree, a native of South Carolina. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Hembree was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Here's the 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Benintendi will wait on it. 1 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they start him out away with a called strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Here it comes. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that 2nd out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
The 2-0 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Skied into straightaway right. Pillar's there. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. This remains a 5-all ball game. Jeremy Jeffress will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. In now, Xander Bogaerts. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Jeffress, formerly property of the Milwaukee Brewers. He became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. And another foul ball.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound has completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Here's the first pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Bodie battles the sun a bit, but has it for out number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Into the box now, Mitch Moreland. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Line to the right side. And that finds a seam for extra bases, as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with the good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
Next up for the Red Sox, Michael Chavis. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball one.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
A ball and a strike.
One strike.
Runners are at second and third with one down. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. Moreland rounds third and is digging for the plate. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
Dan, this had all the makings of going extra innings, but right there, a knock to drive into for your team.
Yeah, D-Roll, that's a huge 2 RBI base hit here in the top of the 9th inning.
Casey Sadler enters the game with one gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 65, Casey Sadler.
Stepping in now, Christian Vasquez, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Down and away, ball one.
1-1.
Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
At the plate, Kevin Pillar. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Jose Peraza will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
He's hitting for Boston. Number 3, Jose Peraza.
Lays off 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. The 1-0, and there goes Pillar. Pitches a cold strike, the throw, and he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Brandon Workman is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Brandon Workman.
Standing in, Jason Hayward, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Fouled off. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. The 2-1 home is taken. Ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
3-2 pitch. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Stepping into the box, Ian Happ. He got under one and popped out his last time up. First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Breaking ball called just a bit low. One pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2. From the stretch. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bote. He's set. Here it comes. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Workman, a native Texan. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Albert Almora will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning.
Almora.
swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. First and second now, one man out. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. And the second run will score as well.
Hey, with that base hit right there, that's his 3rd run batted into the game.
Yeah, he's the reason, Dan, they're even in this one to begin with. He's kept his team together with a great approach, finding his 3rd RBI of the day.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fouled away. He's set. The 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is Pilar, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they showed a lot of grit to get the win here. They trailed by 4 runs, but never panicked. They just set about doing the little things that would get them back into it. And the next thing you know, they're celebrating a well-earned victory.
A close one. 8-7 is how it finishes today. The Boston Red Sox came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Heath Hembree earns the victory on the mound. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line.